Hi, I'm Mel and welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you are new, please subscribe, and I thank each and every one of you who has subscribed today. And if you're new, please push that notification bell. I post Mondays, Wednesdays and Saturdays at 6 PM UK time because I am in the UK, I'm British. Please also note that if you have got the notification bell on, you'll see when I post bonus videos, and that is probably most likely when I collab or do open invites with YouTube friends. And that is when I do that with YouTube friends, being one for a collab or two, and an open invite being a lot of YouTubers together. So in today's video I'm going to share my favourites and my favourites for March, and I believe a favourite can be anything, and that is why I like to share a variety, because my favourite isn't just fashion based or beauty based or food based, etc. It is absolutely whatever I enjoy in that month, and so I like to include this variety because I believe it gives you a chance, each and every one of you, to get a chance to try something new, or you know, have an adventure with something that you thought maybe you wouldn't try but want to. So I will start with like skincare, self-care, beauty kind of product. And my first thing I haven't got with me because it is in the shower and it's broken in half, so it doesn't look right, but I will post a photo with me anyway, and that is my Lush Honey I Washed My Hair shampoo bar, and that is amazing. People who followed me for a while have been known, or should know, that I've had a problem with my hair recently, and it's conditioned basically, so I'm just trying to keep things as natural as possible and ways to keep my hair clean and healthy looking, and this I would totally recommend. At first you think it's a bit weird to be washing your hair with bar soap, but actually it really works, and I've noticed that I can go an extra day or two without washing it or using dry shampoo, so I would really recommend this. And I've got my mum one for Mother's Day, which is, or will be yesterday for you, but it's tomorrow for me, and so I brought her one because she seems intrigued by it as well. And yeah, it's amazing, it smells amazing. Every time you walk in the bathroom you can just smell the honey, and it just smells so good, and I highly recommend it to anyone. It is so clean. I mean, this is like the day I'd wash my hair, and I'm going to wash it tonight because it's Mother's Day tomorrow and I want to do a video on hair. But this is, you know, it's still clean. I'd never normally be able to wear my hair down straight and down the day after I washed it. Normally I would, no, day two after I've washed it, normally it would be dirty by now and I'd literally just put a bit of shampoo, dry shampoo, and chuck it up. But as you can see, I've got it down, so that's why it's worked. The next thing, again, I have been loving for March, and it is nearly out now, and that is the Bee Exfoliator, and I got that from Lush as well. It smells like white chocolate mice when you first get it, and it still does now, but more of like a coffee scent's coming out now, and it smells really nice still, and it is making my skin really in a really good condition basically. And I use this a couple of times a week. I probably should use it more, but it's basically every time I have a shower I use this, and I actually bath in the day between, but I just don't use it when I have a bath. But it smells amazing, it's doing a brilliant job, and I would highly recommend that again to anyone as exfoliator. That was amazing buy, and that's from Lush as well, and I think it's limited edition. But also, by the way, I just thought I'd mention this, and that is that everything that is in this video is linked down below in my blog post. I will try and leave that down below for you so you can go and check it all out. And then beauty wise as well, I have been loving Lash Domination Volumizing Mascara by Bare Minerals this month. I have it on now, well, I've had it on all day. I don't know if you can really tell that I've got it on, but I have. And this is it. And I really like it because it's got like a spiral brush to it. I'll try and show you. It's the spiral, it doesn't go straight down, it's like twizzly. And I just think that applies better to my eyelashes. But this is from Bare Minerals and I'd 100% recommend this to anyone. And it is in colour Intense Black. But it's really good. And yeah, this is it on my eyes. It's on the top and bottom lashes. But I've been out all day in it as well, so yeah. But it has lasted, obviously. But yeah, that's my favourites for this month. I wear mascara every day. Well, okay, I don't wear it every day. Occasionally I have a day off where I'm not really leaving the house. I'll just not put any makeup on. But majority of the time, probably 99% of the time, I have got a full face of makeup. Because sometimes even if I'm not leaving the house, I am working on YouTube videos or taking photos, etc. So for my blog, so pretty much all the time I have this on. And then this is kind of fashion related, but also I don't really know what category to put this in, but I've been loving piercings at the moment, or for March especially, and I want 2 new ones, but I don't know even if you have seen these in my ears before. Probably I've only just had my first hole done. So I've got my first hole, I've got hoops in today, but normally I have studs. These are my Pandora hoops, which are Love Heart, and that doesn't show it up, but that's like gold, and this is silver. Then in my second hole, I have just a plain silver stud, and then I have my helix done, and I've had that so I've had this since 6, this since 11 or 12, and this since I was 15 or 16, but I've just never, well, I took this out probably to have an operation about 4 years ago, and I've only just put it back in, but I love it. And I would like my tragus done and my rook done, but I need to have 6 months clear of not having to take it out, and I don't physically think I have, well, I don't know. I'm waiting for an appointment, someone to tell me that I've got 6 months clear so I can have my rook done first, then my tragus. Yeah, rook, then tragus, but I need that 6 months, so I've got to wait. But then I've only got my first and second hole done on this ear, and that's how I want to keep it, but I want my rook and my tragus done on my left ear. So that is why I've been loving piercings, and obviously I have had these 3 pierced throughout my life, basically. From the age of 6 I've had a piercing, and I am 29 on Sunday, so yeah, so I just want that done, them 2 done. I haven't got any other piercings other than them, but I would like my rook and tragus done. But I've just been loving wearing earrings. I normally just wear like a plain stud or like my usual earrings in the bottom. I've got hoops in today because I fancied a change, and I love these hoops, just don't wear them enough. So my hoops, which actually I got last year for my birthday, and then these 2. And these 2 are from an Etsy shop, which obviously will be linked in my blog post if you want to get these. They're really small, but they're really pretty, and they're quite shiny as well, so that's why. Then moving on to like fashion, as it's got warmer in the UK anyway, it's about 19 out there today. I have converted into more like spring-like clothes, I guess. So the first thing I've been loving are Converse. I've got them in white and black, and these are just my high tops. And I'm quite lucky that I can wear them to work anywhere basically. So I've been loving these. I've been chucking them on that with my other pair. So I've been loving wearing trainers, Converse. I've been loving striped tops. This is really old, this is from Topshop, but this is my favourite to wear. And if I'm a little bit cold, then I just chuck on a big woolly cardigan. I don't know where I put my woolly cardigan, otherwise I'd show you it, but I think it's down there on the floor. So yeah, and these sleeves you can roll up, which is super cute. But I've got millions of striped t-shirts. If you've followed me for a while or know me, you know that half my cupboard, well, about a quarter of my cupboard is striped. So I've just been loving chucking on a striped tee and jeans and Converse basically, or like any trainer. And then for that, which is really brave of me, well, it's not brave, but it kind of clashes but doesn't, I've been loving knot wraps, and you probably know that because I've had them on in most of my videos. This is my one from Lush, which is like a paisley pattern, and this is a really like oversized as well, but in a way it doesn't really go with the stripes, but because it's so, it's not that much apart, but it's apart from it, it does go. And I'm just liking that little bit of wacky style, you know, with having this in. And I've got well, actually my video on Wednesday will be all about headbands, or whatever you want to call these, knot wraps, so I hope you enjoy that. That'll be up on Wednesday. But yeah, I've been loving wearing knot wraps with my hair up in a bun, top knot bun, or down. I don't ever wear my hair down naturally. I always plait it or have it up or whatever in a bun, but I always wear my hair straight and down with a top knot, no, whatever this is called, a wrap, a knot wrap, and I just love it. It's just a little cute thing to add to your outfit, even if you had like a plain t-shirt on and jeans, or a plain t-shirt and pinafore. I think this is super cute just to add something to your outfit. So that is my things really for fashion. Then I would have to say, which I've just mentioned, I've been loving the warmer weather. You know, just coming home from work with it being light is amazing. Coming home and I don't have to put the light straight on. I can come in and my flat is bright and enough to just chill out. It's just amazing. And also I think the hotter the weather, like the warmer the weather, and spring flowers etc. are just beautiful. And yeah, it's just nicer. It puts a smile on everyone's face, gets you a bit more motivated, and it's just happier. So that's why. And also in March, my crafting tea for Abigail's 7th birthday happened, and I really enjoyed doing the whole process, basically from creating the event or thinking of the idea through to researching, making things and baking things and putting it all together for her and hosting it for her. It was absolutely beautiful day, and you've only got till the end of April till you can see the final look of it all, but it was just amazing. I've enjoyed every bit of it, and I've got a few requests in to do some more, and that's what I want to do. So yeah, it's been amazing really for what I've done on my own, and how I've done it is just beautiful. Then finally for food, I'm still gluten-free, and I'm finding that really helpful, and that is good for me because it needs to be helpful for me to do it. And so I have loved the gluten-free pizza mix I've been loving the pizza base mix from Marks and Spencer's, which is in the gluten-free range. It's only in bigger Marks and Spencer's, so I'd go to a bigger one, which is like a whole department store rather than just the food courts. But it is amazing. I would say it's very similar to homemade pizza, and it tastes exactly like, well, a fraction different than my mum's actual homemade one she used to make when we were children, which are gluten based. But I loved that, and I just think that pizza is amazing, and I could eat it again and again and again. It was that good. So I definitely recommend you get that pizza base mix to make your own pizza, because it's gorgeous, especially if you're gluten-free. And then because like bread and stuff like that for gluten-free is just disgusting, it's just like cardboard and rank, I don't really know what to have for lunch. I'm struggling with lunch, so I've been having a bit of a picnic. So I've been having like cocktail sausages, chicken goujons cold, tomatoes, pears, apples, etc. And I just loved like the picnics kind of style, and just having picky bits which I fancied, so that is why I picked that. Then I've just remembered one more thing. I've not really enjoyed, well, I've been enjoying stuff on the TV, but not as much as like I do normally if it's a new series or something like that. So I've been reading every night, which is part of my goals for this year, and my favourite book this month is The Silent Companions, and this is the book. It is about a lady of a manor house, is how I can describe it to you, and her sister-in-law go to mourn over the lady's more so the Lord's death in this house in the country, in the manor in the country, and I don't really want to sail it away, but there are there's something that is trapped in a room which they can't get into. They get into it, and it ends up that she ends up in a hospital being mental. But really, well, I'll let you decide on the answer, but this is a really good book and I would recommend you read it. I really enjoyed it. It jumps about a bit at the beginning, which is a bit confusing between the hospital, the actual story and the past, but it is really worth the read, and once you get into it you get past that. And that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Please comment down below something that you have enjoyed this month or in March and would suggest for me to try. Please also subscribe, push that notification bell to see when I post. Thanks for watching. Bye.